We are at Automation Expo 2022 at Omron stall and with Sameer Gandhi. Very good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great, Hari. Thank you.
See, we visit many exhibitions and we have seen one robot, that AMR, just going outside. So, was it not supposed to be there inside the stall? I had thought, why the AMR is outside?
Yeah, that's a good question. Thank you for asking that. I think why we have moved it around on the IM is because we are demonstrating its ability to move and work together with humans.
Okay.
So it's a demonstration of human-machine collaboration working together. And as you can see, it is designed, it is just programmed to move from point A to point B. It finds its own path and any dynamic obstacle that comes along the way, including humans, it doesn't hit, it identifies that obstacle and then moves around it. Okay. And so it has got all the certifications for safety, it's got all the certifications to be able to work on the shop floor together with humans. So that's one of the things, that's the beauty of this. And of course, this product comes in multiple ranges. This is 90 kgs, but we have up to 1.5 tons. So this is going to be the future of manufacturing.
So, and these products are also becoming very intelligent, I believe. And these sensors, how it basically these products are manufactured, these robots?
Well, the manufacturing process is more or less the same. I think the key part is the design piece here. And of course, as you've said, these products have many sensors. So for it to be able to move around, it's got lasers that identify the obstacles, of course. Then it's also got Wi-Fi connectivity, and because by itself it has no meaning. So in a typical shop floor, this would work in a fleet. So we have got a fleet management software which can actually manage about 100 of such AMRs at any point of time. So it can dynamically assign tasks to each AMR depending on what is available. Because also, as you can imagine, it needs a break for charging the battery. So when the battery goes low, it will find it goes back to its charging spot.
Okay. It's on
its own. So and then the other AMR needs to take over the work, right? So that's why they work on a typical shop floor. They would work in a fleet.
See, when it comes to automation, one of the biggest challenges in Indian market had was that the comparison the Indian manufacturers used to do with the manual labor and automation. And COVID-19 was complete eye opener for many industries. But you see that a lot of AMRs are coming. But then when they compare this cost, do you think that how Indian industry is maturing up to these automation products?
Absolutely, yes. Of course, eventually we need to. It's got to make a business case. For sure, you don't invest in anything unless it's got a business case. But that business case is not just about, okay, if I bring in automation, how much do I save on labor? Now, it's not a simple equation as such. Because especially after COVID, what is happening is, people have realized that it is not just about, it's not that labor is available and can be taken for granted. There have been issues, we all know, for example, during the first lockdown, many people went home and they did not come back in time. So many of the factory managers were left struggling to find people to staff on the shop floor, right? So these are real challenges that people are facing today. So they have realized that yes, of course labor is available, but you may not have the right skilled person at the right time.
Skill is the biggest challenge we are facing right now. People are there,
Absolutely.
But we are not able to make them work.
Yes. Of course, earlier it was okay, you could have people with trained skills and you knew they would not leave. They will be here for some more time and that's okay. Once somebody used to join a company, they would stay on, for the rest of their lives. But now that cannot be taken for granted anymore. So now people are, maybe some of them are not coming back or they're preferring to work close to their home or whatever. So I think that reliability of good quality labor availability is a problem, and that is where it is also, that is another let's say factor in the equation that is coming in when people are looking at the return on investment for an automation.
Another thing I would like to just ask, you were just mentioning that when it comes to Omron, today you are not looking at a product. Moreover, more than a product, you are looking at a solution.
Right.
Can you just give us some view on that?
So the idea is like this, and this is something that we have been now practicing for well over 8 years. We have two choices. We could either sell it as a product, but it doesn't, and we could tell the customer, okay, hey, you know your problem statement, you find a solution and buy the right product. But we realize that not every industry can do that, not every company can do that. So the skill set to be able to identify or convert a problem statement into a solution statement is not so prevalent. So what we did is we invested in application engineers whose role it is to translate a problem statement into a solution by utilizing Omron products. So one solution could require the use of multiple products and a lot of engineering. So a typical example is traceability, and that's one of the solutions on display here. Now the traceability involves marking on the product, verification of the mark, reading it, and then putting it on the cloud, the data on the cloud. So if you look at it, the entire process, it involves a laser marker, it involves a barcode verifier, it involves a camera to read the barcode, and then it has a PLC to read all the signals, to make sense of it and put the data on the cloud. So instead of talking about just the barcode verifier or the reader or the marker, we are demonstrating the entire solution. So why? Because the problem statement for the company is, I want traceability. I do not want to get into laser marking, or I don't want to get into verification. So we are able to take that problem statement of traceability and come back with a solution of traceability. So that's why we are demonstrating the solutions, not the products.
Thank you very much for your time, and
My pleasure.
I wish you all the very best for Omron in India.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Pleasure meeting you.
Yeah.